Hey guys, welcome back to Fiona's Universe. Today we have another installment of my NaNoWriMo vlogs. I'm gonna keep this intro really short because the video is not really short. It took me actually 5 hours to edit it, but it's worth it for you guys. You're going to see me essentially finish a project in this video, which is so exciting. I actually am really proud of all the work we did this November, so I can't wait for you to see that journey. As usual with my NaNoWriMo videos, if you have a problem with NaNoWriMo the company, take it up somewhere else. I've already done the disclaimer a million times, so I'm not gonna do it again. With that being said, let's get into this chaotic, crazy, amazing vlog. Hey guys, good morning from me in the dust. I'm so sorry. I have you sitting on top of my vintage book stack, which we might look through later because I actually have a lot of good books in my collection. Taking out my braids. They look like crap because I had to do them twice. Guys, I have a lot of stuff to catch you up on in this vlog. But for now, we're gonna do my lip combo and then maybe move into the living room and we'll chitty chat. Ew, I hate my hair. Last night I went over to my friend's apartment. She lives down the hall. And I took my braids out because I didn't want to look like a goon because I'd been laying around in my braids for most of the evening. My hair was still wet. So that's why it looks like that. Redid them at 2 in the morning. Probably not a good idea. Anyway, trying to find my lip stuff in my purse. I feel like this is already too chaotic. I'm so sorry. We are gonna film the intro of this at a different time, so you guys have already seen that, but for now I wanted to talk about a couple of things. So updates on my NaNoWriMo. I probably already talked about it in the intro briefly, but I'm doing pretty well, surprisingly, mentally and on the page, I suppose you could say. I am honestly having so much fun with this book. Also, I have a hive right here, so if it looks extra red, ignore that. I'm so sorry. It's getting worse by the second. But honestly, what I think is getting me through NaNoWriMo is not how much I'm loving the book. It's part of that, but it's also all the content I've been seeing on mostly YouTube. People are so motivating to me, just by posting writing videos, because honestly, for the longest time on YouTube, I had 2 writing authortube channels that I would watch because there really wasn't that many. So I'm finding so many new channels through this November writing season. It's been incredible. I'll tag some of my favorite ones down below, which I mentioned in my last vlog as well, but definitely go check them all out. I also have been seeing a lot of comments from you guys on my videos saying that I've been motivating you to pick up your projects again or to write this November. That makes me so happy. Also, I have henna, sorry. That's from last night. Do I remember getting it? Do I remember getting it? Not really, but it's cute, so that works. Sorry, I'm trying to clean my camera. I am currently home alone, which is another thing I wanted to mention in this beginning day 1 part. I'm never home alone, girl. I have a twin sister. We live together. We live together at home. We live together here in the apartment. So it's very weird for me to be alone. So I'm gonna spend this time alone with my book because then I won't be lonely. If I'm with June and Lord and Moth and Navy and Flint, I'm gonna feel whole again. So what I wanted to focus on mostly today for this day 1 part of the writing vlog is talking about where I'm at in the project I'm cleaning up. Sorry, gotta multitask here, people. So last time we talked in my week 1 vlog, I was saying that I had almost reached the first kiss scene. We'll talk about word count later, but in terms of the story, we've surpassed that. I actually surpassed that quite soon after filming that vlog, but we're deep into the thick of the romance right now, which is interesting because it's going to be about a 3-book series, I think. So you know some stuff's about to happen. I'm not giving you guys a perfect relationship and then just leaving it like that for 2 more books. But I'm about to write the climax of the end. I don't think it's the climax of the book, because I know what that is, but it's like a extremely significant scene. And I think my readers are gonna want to throw their books across the room when they read this, which is always what I aim to do. Anyway, I actually had it planned in my Notion to start this vlog tomorrow, because that would be a week till November 30th. But honestly, I just felt the urge to pick up my vlog today. I don't know if that's because I'm alone and I want someone to talk to, but you guys are keeping me company today, so just know that. Also, it's Friday and tomorrow is Saturday, and I'm gonna be pretty busy tomorrow, so I thought maybe to have like a good start to this video, we should start today. I don't have to explain myself, I just wanted to. Mostly because I wanted to mention that I'm going to Wicked tomorrow. I'm so excited. On the docket today, ew, is that something people say? I don't know, but I am doing NaNoWriMo, I'm filming this vlog, and then I'm also filming another video, so I don't know what that's gonna be. You guys will have seen it the week before this video comes out, so hopefully I found something, but I have so many ideas, I just don't know which one I'm gonna do yet, so not that unprepared, but kind of. Anyway, I also am trying to decide when to go eat my lunch, because I have a really good lunch in the fridge. This is all good problems to have. I can't wait to start. This is my video. She misses my sister. Don't ya?
Would you like to say hello to the vlog, Jude? Can you say hi?
I don't know if any of you have read The Cruel Prince, but she's named after Jude from Cruel Prince. Fridge lighting. I think I'm setting myself up for failure so far with the filming of this vlog, because all my camera angles are sucky and I'm yapping. So I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna go message my friends on Snapchat because we have a group chat that's kind of going crazy right now. So I'm gonna go look at it. Then we will check in together. I'm gonna eat my leftovers. It's gonna be a good day. All right, it's much later now and we are gonna do a little tour of my NaNoWriMo interface, I suppose. As you can see, we stand at 61,000 words, which honestly is incredible. I'm super proud of that. That leaves us with about 14K left to go, which honestly isn't a lot compared to what we've already done. We are 82% through. These are some of the badges I've unlocked. I'm not gonna get a lot of them because I didn't update my progress every day, but that's because I missed one day and also started 5 days late. This is what I mean by we need to update my interface, because that picture is from when I was 14. This is horrific, and these books that are my favorites, not good. I'm actually obsessed with how this turned out. I just did the profile picture as me dressed up as Envy from Something Nameless for Halloween, and then a little foresty foggy background, and then some books and authors that I love. As you can see, I've been on this site since October 4th, 2021. So it hasn't been changed since then. I think it was about time. I am now going to do my writing for the day. I'll let you know once I'm finished and if I do anything of note, etc. At this rate, I feel like we're gonna finish early in terms of the overall goal, which is again why I'm filming today on the 22nd, because I might finish a day early. I don't know why, but that was one of the roughest NaNoWriMo days I have had so far. We're finishing off with 62,000 words, not too bad. But honestly, the journey of getting here was rough. Mostly because I was distracted by my cats and wanting to talk to my family at home. I'm really glad that this is over. Until tomorrow! Hey! Sorry if you hear my cats running around. They're being crazy. It is Saturday the 23rd and I am doing my writing early today. Normally I would not even be awake by now. Well, it is 10:20. Sorry about me being lazy. I'm gonna admit it right here and now. But I have to be ready for my day by about 11. So I'm trying my best to get this finished before then. It's only been about 20 minutes and I'm already about halfway through my words for the day. My hair is also up because it's not good today. It's not good, guys. But I have about half. I have 48% and then I just hit 85%, it rounds up on the home screen of the whole manuscript, so that's awesome. I'm writing the end of the book right now, like the wrap up of the end, I guess, like, you know what I mean. My mom's texting me. I'm basically going to see Wicked today, the movie, but I'm so excited. However, I have to be ready to do other things too because my mom wants to go to like 1,000 stores in my city. But I should be grateful. I get to spend the day with my family, but it means I really have to grind with this stuff right now. So I'm gonna stop vlogging and start writing. Alrighty everyone, I have officially finished for the day. Whoa, sorry about the shaking camera. I'm very shaky right now, as you can see. But I have 104 words done, and it is 10:58. Didn't I say I wanted to be done by 11 o'clock? Oh, and my family has arrived just in time. Hey guys, it's Monday and I have had a day. I meant to record earlier, but honestly, I've been like tired and forgetful, so I didn't. Basically, me and my sister were woken at 4 in the morning by our fire alarm in our apartment building, the whole building going off. And it's happened before, but not like in the middle of the night. So we had to go outside in the middle of the night. It was really bad. I had only been asleep for 2 hours before that, and then didn't get back to sleep for like 2 more hours after that. So not the best start to my day. I skipped class today because I literally could not function. So if you can hear the shower, my sister just got in the shower, but we went to Starbucks today, sat there for a while. I almost brought my laptop to do my writing, but I didn't. I had to do a quiz today. I had to do like some readings, but that was about it, especially since I skipped class. But yeah, I forgot to film in there. I wanted to. It was really cute and aesthetic. I'll show you a picture right here. The vibes were really good in there. Honestly, they're pretty good in here too. Like I got my little city window, my dark living room, my cats. I never write out here, so we're gonna try that today. I've been really excited to write this scene. I almost wrote it yesterday. Like I almost went past my words, like well past. I did go about 200 words past, but like I wanted to keep going. I kind of wish I did, but now I have something really good to write today. Oh yeah, I wanted to tell you guys like one of my little life hacks. I'm pretty sure I've come to this conclusion before during past NaNoWriMos, but I've learned that if I only input my words at like the end of 1,000 or a number with 500 in it, it's hard to explain, but like for example, right now I'm at 65,979 words. I'm not inputting it. This is stupid because I'm at 900, but not gonna input it until I'm at 66,000 words. And then not again till I'm at 66,500 words. Or like above it. It makes it so that my counts I'm inputting every time are a lot bigger. And it also honestly makes me feel more productive because I get into like moments where I like to obsessively input my words. And that was one of my tips in my NaNoWriMo video I recently posted. Don't obsessively input your words because it will demotivate you. Totally true. I had to do a lot of planning yesterday. Whoops, the lighting just got worse because I switched to my black document. Okay, there we go. I did a lot of little quotes recordings yesterday. So hopefully you pause to read those because I'm going to actually write the scene with those in it today. They were pretty spicy. But yeah, I came up with this idea for like her final mission to prove herself and like escape her life imprisoned. So we are writing that. I think it's really gonna help flesh out the end and also the romance arc. So I'm so excited about that. And normally I don't write at this time of day, but I've been prone to write past midnight most nights before NaNoWriMo, so 5 o'clock is nothing. We're gonna do it nonetheless, even though I'm exhausted. I've had 2 coffees today, a lot of sugar. We're gonna be fine. Let's do it. I'll update you when things get juicy. This is where we are starting. And this is the current writing setup. Love it! I thought I'd take this moment to show you guys how I write settings. That's not to say I do this every time, but basically if I have to do like someone's bedroom or whatever, I look up my Pinterest board, and this is Lord's room at his like penthouse basically. So I'm gonna look at this picture, write a list of all the elements I want to include, like his flannel sheets and the exposed wood and his window, and then we're gonna make it all flowery and cute and have her sort of discover it naturally. I'm not sure if I've done this in a vlog before, but if not, you guys just heard it again. It's a pretty good tip for if you have a little bit of trouble making settings flow. We have a little Jude visitor.
Do you want to write, honey? Do you want to write? No, you're making some biscuits though, aren't you, sweetie? Yeah.
What a sweet little baby. Guys, it's escalating.
Look who I found when I switched locations. Little Fitz.
I switched locations, A, because I needed to focus, and B, because I want to put something on my TV. This is so cool, oh my god. I put on a dystopian ambiance thing, if you didn't catch that. I've never done this before in my life, but I've been wanting to forever. Literally looks like Nether. I'm gonna try a different one too. A couple different ones. I want to hear like some crashing with like buckling buildings and stuff. Not just music. Did I just get distracted and post 2 Instagram stories? Yes, I did, which is the perfect time to plug my writer Instagram. And my regular one while we're at it. You're welcome. I don't know if any of you have ever had to, well, use a thesaurus. I use one for my writing, but I don't know if any of you have ever had to look up synonyms to the word rhymes with next. Begins with an S. That was an awful description, but you can probably figure out what I'm trying to say. Next. Okay, but it's really funny. The results that come up, this is not what I even meant to search. I've searched it before, but I'm trying to find like a word for like a very high attraction, I guess, but like this was not the way to go. I think that the word I was looking for was lust, so there you go.
90% done.
The cats are in here being bad. Not me being 4 words away. Okay, we're finally done. That took me way too long. It was honestly like a really important scene, so it probably should have taken me that long, but I am so excited to finish this book. It's actually like becoming close now. I'm gonna go get on with the rest of my day now, and I will see you tomorrow. Morning, friends, and welcome back to the vlog. I have no idea what day of the vlog it is, but honestly that's irrelevant. I didn't braid my hair last night, and it's not looking great. Sometimes I get hate comments for the way I look, and like, shut up first of all, because I'm not here to sit here and look pretty. I'm literally here to give you guys tips and advice. It was on a like advice video too, which was uncalled for, but like I don't really give a oh, can't say that word. I could not stand that camera angle, so here we are. But I just posted a YouTube video. It's ranking really well so far, but that could be misleading. Anyway, if you haven't watched it, go check it out, because I plotted an entire book. It was really fun. It's actually up on my wall still, as you can see. I probably already talked about it in this video, sorry. But I am planning on doing my NaNoWriMo in class today. If I have my calculations correct, which is just me looking at the dashboard, I think I might be able to finish tomorrow or the day after, which would be Wednesday or Thursday. That's probably too ambitious though, because I still have like, yeah, that's too ambitious. Probably 3 days. I'm not gonna get my hopes up about anything though, because I'm honestly just having a lot of fun with it. And yeah, can't wait for this to go down. I quickly wanted to mention one thing. Sorry about if I'm shaking. But I keep noticing that every like YouTuber, authortuber, has been like pushing the whole November writing challenge thing. We all know you're doing NaNoWriMo, or a variation of NaNoWriMo. You're not fooling anyone. I feel like it's like a cancel culture thing that everyone's doing for NaNoWriMo, and it's just kind of silly to me because it's a writing website. It's not like a person necessarily or someone who's harming others. None of us are buying into the AI BS. So like, get over it. I always do like a disclaimer at the start of NaNoWriMo videos because everyone hates them essentially for like endorsing AI and stuff, but like I don't endorse AI. Certainly not for creative writing. So that's a personal belief system thing in my opinion. Anyway, didn't mean to go on a tangent about that, but I like watch a lot of authortube and I've been noticing like nobody will say the word NaNoWriMo anymore. And some of them aren't doing NaNoWriMo, which is completely valid. They're just doing like a goal, but like it's in November. It's National Novel Writing Month. If you're calling it a November writing challenge across the board, it's because it's National Novel Writing Month. So you can say that. Nobody's canceling you. We're canceling the company. But they can do whatever they want on their channels. I just find it kind of funny. But anyway, for my NaNoWriMo, we are very close to the finish line. I'm so excited, but like I'm starting to get that sad feeling about when I'm about to finish a book, because it's like my whole identity almost, like, or like my whole life sort of thing, my outlet for like a long time. This one has been since July, which I was still working full-time in July. I only could work on it on Saturdays when I had a day off, but it's been a long time coming for this one. It'll be my third book of the year that I finish, and I'm so excited. But at the same time, like, it's bittersweet because it comes with so much like mourning for that book, and then also so much excitement because I can be really proud of myself and everything I've done. Somebody's vacuuming the wall, it sounds like. And also I have like another finished product, which is so cool. And obviously this is going to be a series, so I'm not done with these characters or this world yet, which thank God, because I don't know how I would cope with that at this point. I think I'm also struggling with it because we're getting so deep here, but I don't have like a project that I want to do next necessarily. I think I would probably for long fiction do a continuation of the Nameless series, like the second book, sequel, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know, I could also do the sequel of this book or like the next book. But I think for like the end of the year I'll probably do some short fiction stuff because I want to put out a poetry, prose, or short story collection at the beginning of next year. Sneak peek for you. But we'll see if that happens. I want to self-publish my short fiction and traditionally publish my novels, just so everyone knows. But that's subject to change. Like I said, I'm probably going to do my writing in class today, so I will probably not film it. But I'll update you afterwards, of course. And we'll see how much longer we have left of this journey. I'm like anticipating it being over. Thank you for coming along on this journey, by the way. I'm just on here to flex that I hit the exact number of words that I needed, and I really am glad that I'm done. We had another fire alarm go off as soon as I got home from school. It was not good, but I finished most of my writing in school, or at school, and just had to do a little bit more now. And it's now done, and I have to go stop my cats from messing up my books further. I think tomorrow we're gonna be hitting 70K, so that's something to look forward to. Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday. I have done half my NaNoWriMo so far. So far today has consisted of going to school, doing half my NaNoWriMo in class, sorting out my life in class, and doing a lot of plotting in class as well because I really wanted to flesh out this end of the book. I planned out 3 separate conversations I want her to have. That's gonna give it like a finality, I guess, and also it kind of just fits. And then also I added in a new scene where, well, a couple new scenes, but the final scene, I knew what I wanted it to look like, but I like fleshed it out more. And it's basically like they're gonna return to a place they've been already in the novel, but it was like in a really horrible scenario, and now they're gonna be in a bit of a more like good scenario, I suppose. I don't know if I would call it a happy ending because it's like a continuation obviously after this, so it's an inspired ending. I'll give it that. I'm gonna talk more about what I wrote once I'm done my French practice exam that I have to do. But I basically wrote like a quote that I'm really proud of. Like everything I write is like a quote I'm really proud of, but like this is like this one was really good for Lord's character arc. And also June's, honestly. But I'm gonna share that stuff with you after. If I forget to, I'll put it on the screen right now. And if I didn't forget to, I'll put it on the screen right now. We're waiting. Hey guys, the French actually went better than expected, but it took me so long. And now I'm working on my digital imaging final project, and I'm actually doing it like inspired by the book. So we basically have to like manipulate a landscape to look like something different. And so I took a bunch of pictures while I was out today at class, and I'm gonna change this whole scene to be like dystopian, essentially. I added this stop sign and this sign. They're both not gonna say what they say. They're gonna have like messaging from Nether on them. I think it's a pretty cool idea, and it's gonna inspire me to actually do my schoolwork. So once I'm done this, like I will show you, because it is applicable to what we're doing. It's not gonna be very good though, because I kind of suck at Photoshop, and this is an elective that I have to take, so like it's not gonna be good, don't get me wrong, but it's something. We're putting on this dystopian thing. There's an ad playing right now, but I chose a different one. I liked the other one, but I'm trying to try a bunch of them. And this one has rain, so it's bound to be a winner for me. This is the one I chose. It doesn't look very like dystopian, but it kind of reminds me of Above, which is like a part of this world that I'm writing. So spoiler alert, kind of, but also not really. It's called Alone, the Empty Outpost, which is so writing coded. Anyway, we're gonna get back into writing. You'll have to forgive the bad lighting for a second, but I just remembered I promised you guys that I would read this one quote. I feel like I might read more than one, but we'll start with this one because this is where I left off. But essentially, the main character is like really mad at the love interest, and I'm not gonna say why, but like now they've captured the Prime, which is like their ultimate goal. And June still doesn't like trust Lord at all. Anyway, the Prime says, "If nothing else, forgive him for me. Let a mother be defeated with the knowledge that her son is happy." And then Lord interjects and he says, "I am not your son," Lord said. And in case you haven't noticed yet, June does not answer to you. She answers to no one. Okay, 8. Okay, devoured. We also have a June quote. Why is the shadow? Ugh, drives me insane. But basically, they're talking about trust. And June says, "I don't believe in trust. I said flatly, the world let me down far before you did." Whoa. Okay, this is literally the end of the book spoiled. Oh, the shadow is bothering me. But I don't care. You guys know I promise to like tell you stuff. So I also wrote well in class. This is for the last chapter, so it was in my plotting document. It doesn't really count for today's word count at all, but I wrote about how Lord responds to remembering the night that June almost like leapt off a skyscraper essentially, and like he caught her doing that. That's earlier in the book, but like they're back on the roof. And so he says, "That was when I knew I needed to get you out." And then he goes on, he says, "Before I was self-centered. I began the rebellion gradually to one day watch my mother fall from grace. I'm so glad to have found a different muse." And then June is going to reflect, blah, 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 blah. Then June responds, "I glanced off the edge of the skyscraper towards an infinite lethal below." Get it? Because that's the title of the book. "Something to live for." Indeed, that's how it goes. Okay, I'm done. Essentially, they're saying that there's something to live for is now each other, and they're not just doing it to demolish the Prime and her evil, but they're doing it to find a better tomorrow. And the whole like lethal below thing is, it's not that needed for the title because the place that they're in is called Below, Nether. And yeah, I just thought I'd share that because I was so excited in class and I couldn't express that. But now I can. I'm actually starting to get really sad because this book is almost over. Good thing there's 2 more. But I just wrote a scene that was just so bittersweet because it's the end of his relationship with his mother, I suppose. Like, she still has a lot of love for him, but she's also very evil, and he's betrayed her exponentially. At one point, she notices how he's like holding June against him because June's like near death, and she just goes, "You love her." It's true. It's definitely true. But they've just like left the sewers now where they have her like locked up, so I have to transition it. But we have, let's check, I just inputted my words. We have 77% done, and I'm having a lot of fun. Guys, I don't want it to end, but I do. This little beast wanted to say hello. She's in my book, actually. She's in this one. I named the cat Vigor. Her name is Vidya.
Right, Fitz?
And
She's a calico, just like Vidya is, right, honey?
she's so excited because I just let her in my room.
Baby. Are you Vigor? Yes.
I literally just wrote about Vigor, so it's perfect timing, Vids. My cats are not giving each other personal space, so ignore them, but I just blacked out and wrote 2,000 words, and we are at around 95% done the book. That was shockingly one of the best writing sessions I've had in a while. Not only because of the numbers, but because of how like zoned in I was and how in tune I was with these characters' brains. I feel like it really like solidified a lot in terms of where their characters have gone throughout the entire book and sort of how they're going to be moving forward, because they definitely went from enemies to lovers back to enemies, and now they're in sort of an in-between stage, and we're going to see that trust sort of build up again in book 2. But they're having a little conversation now that I think will help them get to that point again eventually when the time is right. I guess I'm done vlogging for today. Ignore the sounds of Jude, but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for one of the last days of this journey. Good morning, guys. I mean, friends. I don't know what I call you guys. I've been trying to figure that out for a really long time now. So if you have any good ideas, let me know. Saying friends just reminds me of like working as a camp counselor, and then besties is like a little bit me when I was 15 on TikTok. So I don't know. It doesn't really matter, but put the lip gloss down, Fiona. Honestly. In the video I filmed yesterday that you guys will be seeing soon-ish, I was talking about how people make fun of my eyebrows on here and how I love my eyebrows. Not today. Today, they deserve to be bullied because I ran out of my product. So they look really bad. I kept my hair straight again this time around. I don't know how I feel about that. It's kind of like becoming a thing. But anyway, I was watching some YouTube this morning. I was actually watching crochet YouTube, but like I started writing YouTube after, and it was motivational pretty much for the time I did watch it. But it was Brielle Wright, and I noticed that she does a lot of live streams and she watches a lot of live streams, and I feel like that's become like a big thing in like the community lately. How do you people write with people talking in the background? How? Like, I've never attended one of those live streams, but do you go on and they just are sitting there typing? I feel like the sounds would really overstimulate me while I was trying to focus. But if it works, it works. I don't think it would work for me, but I would be curious to try it. It's Thursday. I am decently busy today. I have a French exam, and like that yesterday was the practice, and then today is the actual test. I have to go to class in like a couple hours, and I'm really tired. I've been trying to go to bed earlier. Well, I just end up falling asleep earlier and get up earlier. So it's been like 7:30 or 8:30 every day I get up, which is like not normal for me. I usually sleep until like 10 which like is lucky of me that I'm able to do that, but also I stay up all night, and lately I haven't been, so like it's probably good for me because I can get more stuff done. Like I actually filmed an entire YouTube video yesterday before school, which is insane for me, but I still don't think we're gonna do writing before school. I think I'm just gonna plan out my day a little bit. I want to do another like fun thing in this vlog because I feel like we are gonna do a fun thing by finishing the book, but like I wanted to do a NaNoWriMo page in my, let me grab it, my beautiful book journal. I made a video about it. I don't know how that video turned out actually because nobody watched it, but like I don't care. I have fun doing my journal, but I haven't picked it up in like a while. But I want to do like a page dedicated to this project and this time because it was a very monumental moment in my year and in my journey, I guess. Never in my life have I written 3 books in a year. I finished 3 books in a year, but 2 of them were in February of last year. I finished Partial Stars and Saturn Sun in like the same day, which was insane. But most of the writing for those had happened in like previous years, if that makes sense. And then I think I did another book last year. Did I finish another book last year? I don't think I did actually. So we've surpassed my like record, I guess, without even really meaning to. Especially after like everything that went down last year in November for me, like, and not doing my goal for NaNoWriMo. Like this is just like, it really means a lot to me. And also because I went into this month like not really prepared for this to be a thing, and then now it's like a big part of my day, I guess, while also not being really strenuous. Like it's just turned out really well. This has 100% been my best NaNoWriMo mentally and like progress wise. We'll talk more about all that like sappy stuff in the outro of the video, but I just thought I would update you on everything I'm feeling like. We surpassed 70,000 words yesterday, which I don't even know if I told you guys. Like that was a big moment that I just completely skipped over in my head. But yeah, that's insane because we walked into this month with 30,000 words and now we have 70,000 words. Like that's a whole book. That's almost the finish line. I think that this is gonna be my last thought, but I think that this sort of strategy of me choosing a project that's in the middle is like the perfect one for NaNoWriMo moving forward, because I used to do books that would start with like 10,000, so like I had like the opening. Now I think I need to do it like with this one where it was halfway, not halfway, but like in the middle of the story, and then by the end of NaNoWriMo have the book finished, because it honestly just feels so satisfying. I know like the whole tradition of NaNoWriMo is like you write a novel in a month, but 50,000 words is not a novel. It's not. So unless you start with more words, 50,000 words is, it could be like maybe like a draft, but it feels like your pacing would just be really off if that was the finished novel, or like it'd be more like a novella type thing. But technically speaking, you can classify 50,000 as being a novel, but for me that would just not be like a full Fiona Holland story, if that makes sense. That being said, my previous 2 NaNoWriMos were 60,000 words at the end, and that was like my first draft, and I ended up with like over 70,000 for Saturn Sun, so I do feel you there. I'm wearing high school merch right now and I kind of feel weird about it, but like I don't live here anymore where this sweater is describing, and I also don't go to this school, so like it's fine. It's fine. I'm not like exposing myself. It's fine. Because I do have like a good 2 hours before I have to leave for school, I am so tempted to do my French test, but I'm not going to. I might start my writing, but then I won't have anything to do in class. Well, I could definitely find something to do in class, like maybe my 400 assignments, but I don't know what to do with my time right now. I kind of want to read. I'm going to be doing more book videos in December because once school's done, I'll have time to read. And last year at Christmas break, I read like half the Shatter Me series in like the span of 3 days. One day I finished 3 of them in one day. So, but like that was novellas too included in that. So I really hope I get to do that kind of thing again. I might do a 24-hour reading challenge as well, so please let me know if you want to see that. I'm not going to do a lot of bookish videos in this YouTube channel like will mostly do writing stuff, but since I love reading too, like I feel like it goes hand in hand in some ways. So one video I really want to be doing in December is like one of those ultimate book videos where you see people do like their book journal, they go book shopping, they read, I don't know what else they do. Oh, they like decorate their Kindle or whatever, because I'm gonna buy a Kobo, not a Kindle. I have controversial opinions about that, but I'm gonna buy a Kobo for Boxing Day sales, if that makes sense. I know a lot of people don't have Boxing Day, but like it's the day after Christmas, so like there's more sales, kind of like Black Friday, which is tomorrow. I'm so excited. Does anyone else like run out of all their makeup at once, like in one day? Because I ran out of my brow gel product, I ran out of my concealer, I ran out of my freaking mascara I just bought. Yeah, but like one thing on my to-do list for tomorrow, I actually am really busy tomorrow, but like one thing is literally Black Friday shopping. So I think I'll live. I need to like build my sister's Amazon cart because she has Prime. So I'm gonna like add my makeup stuff I need. Because you know I'm not buying from Sephora. I'm not wealthy. Not a wealthy girl. I kind of hate buying makeup because like I feel like I need it even though I don't need it. Like I gotta restock my stuff. I'm being really yappy today, guys. I apologize. This is the only joy I get, okay? I get a lot of joy out of doing my YouTube. And this is the peak of my day. So allow me my moment. Does anyone else literally hate the way they look in winter? Like winter is my rock bottom. Winter is hell for me because my freckles disappear. My hair is just like, ugh. I'm not like tan, not that I get tan, but like I don't tan with my lotion. I just feel fugly all the time. And in the summer, like I watch my TikToks back from the summer when I just thought I looked normal. I'm like, girl, you literally look like a princess. Like, who is that? That's not me. And I wasn't even trying. Every single year this happens to me. So I think we're gonna dye my hair and then I can just get over it. I might even cut it all off, even though I've been trying to grow it to this length for several years now. I low-key want to go back to getting lash extensions too, even though all I ever do is talk about how much I hate lash extensions. Not on other people, on myself, because I rip out my eyelashes. Like I actually have a problem. Like when I get stressed out, I rip them out, especially like when I'm writing too, because I don't know. A lot of people have that problem too, so it's normal, but like, I need to not get lash extensions because it makes it more fun to rip them out. But like also it could train me not to do it because I want them to look pretty. You know what I mean? But anyway, I'm looking for a brow pen. This is so random. Like it's a NaNoWriMo vlog. I'm looking for a brow pen. They have my concealer shade though, which is so slay. I use the Fit Me concealer. It's literally the best concealer in the whole world. And it's cheap. Mostly it's cheap. Sometimes at Walmart they try and get ya and make it like $17. It's $9 on Amazon, so don't fall for that scam, but it's great. And then I'm looking for a brow pen because I've never used one, and my sister uses one and she knows more than me about most things. So I'm also buying, not that anyone cares, but I'm buying the e.l.f. brow lift like wax stuff because I use this Anastasia stuff. It's so expensive. For what reason? Like, it's pretty good, but if this e.l.f. stuff is like works for me, life changed. Bank account skyrocketed. Except for that stuff lasts like a whole year, but maybe this will too. Never know. Let's get into the main event because that's why you guys are here. You're not here to listen to me yap about Black Friday, even though, brace yourself. Tomorrow is like a holiday for me. Oh, it's also American Thanksgiving today, so if you're American, happy Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was well over a month ago, but I think Americans take Thanksgiving a bit more seriously than we do. So yeah, I'm thankful for all of you. I wish I was American. Well, don't really wish I was American anymore, but you get the picture. Anyway, we are writing a scene today. We're finishing a scene between Lord and June in the fortress, which is like his little greenhouse in the woods that nobody knows about. She's in rough shape. I don't know why I couldn't get that sentence out, but there you go. But she's about to leave and go say goodbye to Poppy, the little girl who she took in earlier in the book, because they're about to have to go on the run, basically, and Poppy cannot come because she's a little girl. So they're gonna pass her off to a trusted adult in June's life, basically, who we're gonna learn is part of the rebellion, and that's gonna be slay. And then I don't know how far we're gonna get today. If I feel really ambitious, which I probably won't, we might finish today. Let's check the words. Yeah, we're at 71,000, pretty much to the T. So I would have to write like 4,000 words, which is not impossible for me to any degree. I have been known to write 7,000 words a day, so 4,000 possible. However, I'm not going to make any promises, especially because it's not the end of November yet. Well, it's not the last day of November yet, so there's no rush. But there kind of is a rush because tomorrow I'm really busy. What with Black Friday? No, for real. Essentially today I'm filming the like parting scene with Poppy and June, and then she's gonna have to go back to her place and get some of her things, and then she's gonna go up on the roof with Lord and do something that I'm gonna talk about when we get there, okay? Okay. I also wanted to put in like a romance scene there, so maybe we'll do like something that has to do with her bedroom. If you catch my drip there. I think I'm gonna do my test now, guys. Wish me luck. I hope I don't make myself late for class.
She says, good job in finishing French.
Oh, yeah, that was a horrible experience. It was awful. It was awful. I couldn't get the first question to save, so I was like, what do I do? And so I emailed the teacher. And Video was screaming the entire time. Really set the tone for my day. I hope it didn't, though. Oh, look at her. Look at her. Baby. Anyway, I have to get ready to leave for class now. And that makes me not happy. If this wasn't my favorite class and the last day of it, I would not go. There's no chance I would go. I'm gonna try and do my NaNoWriMo in class. Oh god, I'm scared for the rest of today. I might need to go to bed at 3 p.m. because this is just not it right now. I'm glad that that's done though. Hi guys, welcome back to what I hope will be the last day of this video. Not because I'm not enjoying filming this video, but just because I really am excited and hope that this is the last day of NaNoWriMo for me. I have a really busy day. So we have to do a lot of school Black Friday and NaNoWriMo, and then film something for my TikTok for a brand. Stressing me out, but I'll be fine. I'll get through it. Yeah, I have an incomprehensible amount of stuff to do today. However, I think it's gonna be like the icing on the cake to do my last day of Nano. I hope to do my writing after filming this, but I also probably should prioritize school. So I don't know, but I also can prioritize school tomorrow when I don't have NaNoWriMo to do. Hey guys, we have finished a lot today. None of it is my NaNoWriMo or my novel, but still good. In case you were wondering, I finished the first draft of the brand deal. I sent it over to the company. I think it went really well. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I also planned in depth a essay I really have to get done this weekend, which was good and much needed. And then I just submitted an assignment, which was my term paper outline for a different English class. Someday I'm gonna do a whole video or like a series of videos about my program as a creative writing major, but for now there's some insight for you. I actually have the chance to write a creative writing piece for one of my classes. Even though it's not a creative writing class, I get to do an additional like scene from one of the things we read, and I'm so excited about it. I think right now I'm gonna turn on the dystopian ambiance we've been listening to, and I'm gonna start working on the end of this book. I found this one, which reminds me of Lord's Fortress slash greenhouse. I am absolutely obsessed with this. Let's finish writing a book together. We have a friend.
Her name is Vidya.
She is literally in this book I've mentioned already, but I also just realized there's a cat in every single one of my books. Well, I've known that for a while, but I haven't told you guys that. And someday, once I'm renowned in this industry, I would love to like be challenged to recall all of their names and like where they belong within my universe. I don't know if I could do it because there is a lot of cats in these books, you guys.
Hi, Vids.
Vidya is currently standing all over the computer.
That's all right.
But I've written a little bit so far. The beginning of this end chapter, which it satisfyingly ended on chapter 30. Can you imagine? Like, that worked out so perfectly. Okay guys, we just went back and did something that I've been meaning to do. I lost my remote. I wanted to pause the music. Whatever. Oh, there it is. According to this, we've been writing for 56 minutes. So that's great. I have written 1,071 words, and I also just went back and did something I've been meaning to do for a long time. Ouch, Vidya. Which was adding some little scenes. I still haven't done one of them, but it was to add a certain character to one scene. It was to add mentions of her leather bracelet to some scenes. It was to mention that one of the characters did Lord's tattoos. Like, that's gonna be significant later on, but I felt like the book wouldn't feel finished if I didn't go back and do these things. Vidya, that hurts me. I still need to add one more, but for now, it definitely makes this feel more like complete, even though we're still not done the last chapter yet, obviously. Vidya is still attacking my leg. According to the NaNoWriMo site, I just hit 99% of my goal completed, so that's pretty exciting. I think I'm gonna finish today. It will require me to write like 2,000 words in a day, but that's definitely reachable for me. I am gonna just finish this scene, and whatever happens with the word count happens. The book will be done, and so will this journey. Jude has decided to join me for the end of this book. Ignore the scratching, it's just Vidya. Hey guys, my sister and I are having a real bit of a day. I mean, we're having a really hard time for a second there. We had to deal with something to do with our cats. I will spare you the details of that because you don't need to be traumatized like I am. We're about to finish this book. Yay! We still have not hit the word count despite me going back and adding a lot of scenes. And also not even being finished this scene. I suppose that makes sense. Let's finish this. I knew this was coming, and yet I don't know how to feel. Are you kidding me right now? My third book of the year, excavated. I don't know what to say. I'll catch you guys in the outro. Normally now is when I would smack the camera, but I don't want to. I'm too sentimental, so I'll just gently pat the camera instead. There we have it, guys. That is the vlog and the end of this NaNoWriMo season. I'm filming this on December 1st, so it's officially over. I really hope that if you guys did NaNoWriMo this season, you're proud of whatever progress you made. And if you did make progress, let me know down below. If you finished, if you got halfway, it doesn't matter. Like, just share with me with your progress so that we can celebrate all together. If you want tips for moving forward with your writing, I made a video about how to write a book in 1 month. It's not just to do with NaNoWriMo either. So make sure that if you want to write a book quick and well and easily, the easiest writing a book can be, watch that video. As always, I really appreciate all your really sweet comments about how I inspire you to pick up your projects or to write, or if you just really enjoy my videos, that actually does make my day. I'm not gonna keep you any longer. I'm already so grateful that you spent time in your day watching me. So if you made it, write the like hand emoji with the pen down below, like the writing emoji, because then I'll know that you stayed all the way to the end. I love you so much.